In the annals of history, there are moments that defy explanation and raise eyebrows, and one such anomaly is the Great Emu War that unfolded in the vast expanses of Western Australia in 1932. A peculiar clash between man and nature, this event is etched in Australia's history as a quizzical chapter where soldiers were deployed not against a human adversary, but against an unexpected and formidable foe, the emu. 1. The emu problem. The genesis of the conflict lay in the aftermath of World War I as veterans settled on farmlands in Western Australia seeking a new beginning. Little did they anticipate that their aspirations for a fresh start would be overshadowed by a large, flightless bird, the emu. With an exponential increase in the emu population, farmers faced devastation as these feathered invaders decimated crops, setting the stage for a peculiar clash between civilization and nature. 2. The decision to declare war. Faced with economic turmoil and agricultural chaos, the Australian government, under Prime Minister Sir George Piearce, took an unusual and controversial step. In an unexpected move, the government declared war on emus, deeming them a threat to the fragile agricultural balance. The decision to militarize against a bird marked the commencement of what would later be known as the Great Emu War. 3. The military campaign. The military campaign unfolded with Major GPW Meredith leading a small group of soldiers armed with 2 Lewis machine guns and a meager supply of 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Their mission? To wage war against the emu population and protect the agricultural heartland from further devastation. It was a surreal scene. Soldiers facing off against a seemingly innocuous but surprisingly resilient opponent. 4. The challenges of emu warfare. The anticipated ease of the military campaign quickly dissipated as emus, endowed with remarkable speed and agility, outmaneuvered the soldiers. The machine guns, designed for a vastly different battlefield, struggled to keep pace with the agile birds. The soldiers found themselves in an unintended and somewhat comical battle, firing upon emus with an unexpected level of difficulty. 5. Outcome and legacy. After weeks of futile attempts and a less than triumphant campaign, the Australian government made the pragmatic decision to withdraw the soldiers. The emus, in an ironic twist, emerged victorious in what would later be humorously christened the Great Emu War. This peculiar chapter in history, though seemingly absurd, has endured as a symbol of the unpredictability of nature and the unintended consequences of human intervention. 6. Lessons learned. Beyond the humor, the Great Emu War raises pertinent questions about the impact of human intervention in ecosystems. The event prompts reflection on the delicate balance between human activities and the natural world, reminding us that attempts to control wildlife populations can lead to unforeseen and, at times, humorous outcomes. 7. Public reaction and satirical tone. The public reaction to the campaign was a mix of bemusement and amusement. Media outlets covered the story with a satirical tone, portraying the soldiers' struggles against emus in a light-hearted manner. Cartoons and headlines across newspapers added an element of humor to the otherwise unusual conflict. 8. Political fallout and scrutiny. Following the campaign, the decision to declare war on emus faced political scrutiny. Some critics questioned the appropriateness of using military force against birds, highlighting the impracticality of the endeavor. The event sparked debates about the role of the government in addressing agricultural challenges and the need for more sustainable solutions. 9. Impact on agriculture and local economy. While the Great Emu War ended in a light-hearted acknowledgement of emu resilience, the agricultural challenges persisted. Farmers continued to grapple with the consequences of the emu population, and the episode drew attention to the broader issue of balancing wildlife conservation with agricultural interests. 10. Modern-day reflections. In contemporary times, the Great Emu War has become a source of both national pride and self-deprecating humor in Australia. The event is often revisited in popular culture, reflecting a collective willingness to laugh at the absurdity of historical misadventures. Emu War is the importance of understanding and respecting the ecological balance. The attempt to control the emu population was driven by concerns over agricultural damage, but it underscored the complexity of ecosystems and the unintended consequences that can arise from human intervention. The Emu War serves as a reminder that sustainable and ecologically informed approaches are crucial when addressing conflicts between human activities and wildlife. It also emphasizes the need for comprehensive and thoughtful strategies in managing the delicate balance between human needs and the preservation of natural ecosystems.